Hello, welcome to another article video. Today we're going to look at the evolution of trading and from fundamental to timing, as you can see. Now, if you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Meydan. I'm a fintech founder and I'm also a finance professional in financial markets, and my company it creates predictive technology for calculating the swing hours, the swing days with a pricing model. And if you watch the videos, you'll see what I'm talking about. So let's get started with this new article, The Evolution of Trading from Fundamentals to Timing and Price. Now, as you know, I write a lot of articles. It's on the blog site, and there's normally or usually a video to go with it. So the evolution of trading. Now, in the 21st century, we've come a long way from looking out for news, from deciding everything when we're trading or investing based on news about the company, news about the country, news about the planet, and so on. We've come now in the 21st century to artificial intelligence. Now it's like seemingly AI can do all your investment decisions. They can actually analyze all the financial records of a company much faster than a certified financial analyst, and come up with, in fact, a better decision or better analysis compared to other CFAs. So we've come to that state where we really literally don't need finance professionals at all. And now we've come to the next level of market analysis, and that's predictive timing. And this is what we do at our company. And also you can see in all the videos that I post and all the things I post on x.com or here as well on YouTube, that what we're really doing is calculating the swing days, swing hours with pricing in advance, because timing should actually give us an edge. So over the years, over centuries of trading and going all kinds of through dramas, from the Great Depression to the World War One, Two, and maybe coming up to a third one, we don't know, who knows, the market's all going with fundamental news and trying to make investment decisions based on those. Now, in the old days, people used to buy and invest for a longer period of time, but we're in the 21st century and half the population's got ADHD and nobody wants to invest for a lot of years. So we had to come up with innovative methods to make money fast, and that requires an edge. And here our edge is timing. So moving from the fundamentals into timing, what we've done is come up with a way to bring data together, to bring information together, to bring maths together in order to measure certain cycles that exist in the world and in everything. Actually, cycles exist in everything. There's even 4 cycles to the day. Actually, we can bring it down to a 4-minute cycle as well. We can bring it to a monthly cycle, a yearly cycle. You can kind of expand it out, and then you could bring it all the way back down as well, from a macro to a micro. So all of this cycling is possible to do. Now, not that it hasn't been done before, it is being done before, but not to our level and degree of confidence and a high probability of success. Also, nobody has timed the day consistently, continuously, as we have done. So by knowing actually the hour of the day as well, in addition to the swing day, when we're going to swing, the day that we're going to swing, and the hour in the day that we're highly likely going to make that move, is very important. And I'll demonstrate that to you actually today as well with a post I actually did put into the members area today. So timing will actually give us an edge because, first of all, because it's highly accurate, it allows us to do better risk management. Okay, so we have a reduced risk exposure. We've got increased trade precision. We know what day to trade, what hour to trade, what price to trade. We know all in advance. So it reduces our risk, gives us more confidence, and it's definitely more precise. And then we've got a better risk reward ratio. Okay, so that's already a bonus, because if you got the time right, you don't want to be in that trade if you're wrong. So this gives you a really tight stop loss. We're going to take a look at that as well in this example that I've got open. And so we've got something very, very powerful here. And then we've got better capital efficiency, because if your risk return ratios are really high, then your capital performance is going to be much, much better. This will allow you to capitalize on that. It's kind of like push your account faster. Okay, you can scale faster. Now, I don't like the word fast when it comes to making money, but because of the reduced risk in the money management, because of timing factor, because timing is a great advantage, you can actually scale your account faster. So according to us here at GlobalTrader.Club, or my fintech company here is Adea.LLC, as you can see here, what we're trying to, well, what we have achieved, actually not trying to, but what we have achieved is with a high degree of accuracy, we can calculate swing days, swing hours with pricing that can really put an edge to our trading and increase and scale our accounts much faster with less risk, and making our trades much, much more profitable. Also, if you watch my other videos, you can see how time and price can really help and enhance and solve all the problems that traders have. Having said that, let's take a look at an example. Now, today is the 2nd of June, so it's a new month. Let me get myself out of here for a start, and give me a second to set the screen. Now, today is the 2nd of June, right? So what's going to happen is this. So I can actually do this because I'm going to publish this video later on at the end of the week. So this is the week, right? So as you can see, 2nd of June to the 6th of June. And I've posted this on the 21st of May, right? So pretty much like 10 days ago. So from 10 days ago, we know the swing days for the week, and we know the swing hours, and everything has a video here as well. And you can check all the swing hours. Now remember, the swing hours are UTC +3 because I live on the Mediterranean coast here in Turkey, and therefore it's according to my time. So you can just match it to your local time and check it out yourself, okay? And I posted today a really nice example, because as I was doing the video today, we had trade hours right here. And in fact, I'd missed the early bird worm, but I still had trading hours coming up here. So I felt this was like a good idea, because today is a swing day for gold, right? And Friday was also a swing day for gold, last Friday, okay? So last Friday plus Monday today being a swing day, then I can say to myself, well, you know, we came down, so from the lows we can go back up again because it's a swing day. So going up looks logical. And then all I have to do is look out for the hours which these things can happen, and just match it to my technical analysis or pricing model, whatever you're doing, right? If you're doing technical analysis, all you got to do is use your technical analysis to match it to your hours and swing day. So let's take a look at what happened with that. All right, so now here's the chart, and here's that picture I showed you from the members area, right? So the market, I'd missed that one. That's the early bird. The market goes up. Now, as you can see, with every time I've got a trading hour, there's a push in the market. So what I'd like to do is like really follow this forward. And I like to open up two positions. One covers the trade and the other one takes a lot of profit. So the risk return on this one was like 1 to 7.5 or 7.7 when I opened it up. And you can see the first position's already closed up. It was here, the market covered itself, and now I've got a second position open just under 3,370 because I've got a daily target here on the PST. This is our pricing model, which tells me we should get to 3,369. And I've got to take profit at 3,368. If it pans out, great. Now that's a price target, but because we also know the swing days, knowing these hours, when these hours are going to be effective is good, because if the market comes down into these hours, I can buy again to push up into that target. Right? So having a price target and knowing the hours when the market can turn around, and allows us to get in, it can allow us to add positions, or if we've missed an hour, like I've missed the early bird, I can get in on this one. The market went up. This is exactly when I was doing the video. this closed, and then on the next bar I just dived in and I put a 1 bar stop loss, which means this is a 15-minute chart, so all I had to really do was put a stop loss just under there. But because this bar was a bit too big for my liking, I put it just inside that bar there, below that high. Okay, so why would I want to put something really tight? You know, I want to give the trade a bit of a breathing space, don't I? Yes, it's true, but because we know the hours in advance, if I'm wrong in my calculation, I don't want to be there. This is why keeping a tight stop loss works really good, and your risk return is really good. Even if I was to get out of this trade by now, I should have 1 to 4 risk return around here, but I'd like to keep it on, and I'll see how things pan out. Okay, if the trade goes completely pear-shaped, comes all the way down here and stops me out, I'm still in profit. It's not a big deal. Then what I will look for is to get back into the trade at the right hours when the market comes back down to push up. So knowing a decent amount of technical analysis is great, because then you can match it to your timing, and with your tight money management, it should give you golden opportunities all the time. Now, with this kind of a approach to the market, I don't need fundamental news. I don't need any news. In fact, you can watch my previous video in the same playlist, which which will give you an idea that we don't actually need to look at news at all. And I've written numerous blog posts on that as well. We do not need news. A lot of people are still trading according to what Trump tweets on X.com. That is a pathetic way to trade, simply because you're dependent on some guy who can tweet whatever he wants at whenever he wants. So being independent from news and any kind of tweet or geopolitical events or political events is really crucial, and timing really gives us that opportunity as well. So I really urge you to take a look at time and price trading together. It'll reduce your risk, you'll have tight stop losses, and your risk return will be really good. You'll be trading at the right day and the right hour. If we take a look at the swing days as well here, this is gold, right? So market came down from these swing days all the way down here, and that's your Friday. So I had a Friday plus a Monday swing day. So from the lows going up was just logical. And because I've got a pricing model here, both on the price window and in my special indicator PST window here, I can measure pricing and I can really see where I'm going to get to. This really gives me the risk return edge that I need, because I understand that there's a target there. Now this is a daily chart, so I don't mind keeping this open till Asia session or till the next day either, because the trade is already covered. I've moved the stop forward, and we can hit it in Asia as well, so it's not a big deal. And because I've moved the stop losses up as well, and I know when the next action hours are, really 1, 2, 3 action hours here for today, then I can also re-enter the trade, add a position as well if I wanted to do so. All right, so timing the trade, knowing the swing days in advance, knowing the trading hours in advance, plus you got pricing as well, it's really the best way to trade. You're much safer and much more profitable. All right, so I hope that helps. I hope this new time and price concept is like settling in with all the videos that I'm doing. If you also watch my videos, you'll see that I've done a video on every problem that traders have and how to solve it with time and price. So timing and pricing is really the most effective, efficient, and minimal risk method of trading. Also, you can find some information at GlobalTrader.Club, and we have a beautiful members area where I post the swing days and the swing hours in the market at members.globaltrader.club. In the interim, have a great day and have a great week.